Hello, my name is Andres Berger and hope everything is going very well for you with your health and your life. And in this video I want to show a game between Ullianov and Konstantinov, of which couldn't find reliable information or photos. The game was played in the semifinals of the Russian Republic Championship in 1956 and went on like this. Knight f3. This is the white version of the King's Indian attack. Knight f6, g3, d5, bishop g2, knight c6. This allows rapid development, but c5 seems to be a better move to get more control of the center. d3. Better seems d4, that leaves black pieces a little misplaced. But well, black move e5, castles, bishop c5. This is a little mistake because a bishop will be exposed to a double attack. Better was bishop e7, c4, and the game is equal. Knight c3. Now it was good time to play knight takes e5, knight takes e5, d4, bishop d7, d6, d takes e5, bishop takes e5, c4, and white gets a slight advantage. Castles. Better was to avoid the double attack with d4, knight a4, bishop e7, and the game is equal. Knight takes e5, good move. Bishop takes f2. This is a blunder because white will get much activity. Better was knight takes e5, d4, c6, d takes c5, and white's only slightly better. Rook takes f2, knight takes e5, d4, knight e, g4, rook f1, rook e8, queen d3, good move. Preventing knight c3, threatening h3, and preparing e4. Black plays c5. This seems like the only move possible because all the white threats, but this is another mistake. Better was knight e4, knight takes e4, d takes e4, bishop takes e4, c5. Those moves are very difficult to play and still white will have an advantage. White plays h3, good move. Taking the pawn would be a mistake because d takes c5, knight e5, queen d1, queen e7, and although white still has an advantage, black is having less pressure. C takes d4, queen takes d4, knight e5, bishop g5, knight c6, queen h4. It's very difficult to see how black could survive this. They look much worse. Queen b6 check, king h1, knight e4, knight takes e4. This mistake released some of the pressure. The best move was knight takes d5, queen d4, knight c7, and white wins. Black move d takes e4, and now you can pause the video and find a move that continues the attack for white. For those who only want to enjoy the game, the move was rook take f7. Super boom! Black looks like this. But was bishop takes e4, rook takes e4, good move, queen takes e4, bishop takes h3, and this is equal, but black moves are easier to make. Black played knight e5, seems the best move. If black took the rook, king take f7, white makes queen h5 check. And now there are three options. If king e6, then queen takes e8 check. Practical players stop analyzing here because white's a pawn up and black king is caught nude in a pack of walls. So there must be a lot of advantage for white here. If black plays g6, then queen takes h7 check, king e8, e6, queen takes g7 check, and same as previous, white takes the rook, and the brutal attack continues. And the last one, if after queen h5, black makes king f8, then rook f1 check. If king g8, then queen takes e8 mate. So black has to move bishop f5, rook takes f5, king g8, queen f7 check, king h8, bishop f6, rook g8, and rook g5 followed by mate. Also bad was queen takes b2 because bishop f6, queen takes a1, bishop takes a1, king takes f7, and queen takes h7. And this is totally winning for white. After knight e5, white played bishop takes e4. Although this move is brave, in reality it's not that sound and gives black the ability to defend well. The correct move was rook e7 and white is better. But black played h6, a blunder. The best move was knight g6, bishop takes g6, h takes g6, rook a f1, and the game would be equal. The black cannot take the rook because king takes f7 comes rook f1 check, king e6, queen takes h7, king d6, and bishop f4, and white is winning by far here. So white made rook f6. This is not the best move. You could pause the video and try to find the best move for white. If you found it, congratulations, you are a really good tactical player. But if you only want to see the game, the move would have been rook takes g7 check. Ah, brutal. King takes g7, rook f1. Good move. This is very difficult to see. Rook f8, queen takes h6, queen takes h6, bishop takes, king takes, rook takes, and the control of the back rank plus the pawns up gives white advantage. G takes f6, queen takes h6, f5. This is the losing move. There are better options. The best one was bishop f5, good move. Bishop takes, f takes, queen takes g5, king h8, and this looks scary, but the machine says it's equal. Since bad, rook e6, because queen h7, king f8, bishop h7 check, king e8, rook d1, and seems that white has an advantage. White played bishop f6, queen takes f6. There was no point in trying to escape with king f7 because bishop d5 check with fatal consequences. So queen takes f6, f takes e4, rook f1, king h7, rook f4, and black resigned. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If this is the case, please share it in your social networks. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel by pressing this wonderful little bell that notifies you every time we upload spectacular games like this one. Many thanks and see you soon in the next video. For those who want to watch the game without comments, here we go. Knight f3, knight f6, g3, d5, bishop g2, knight c6, d3, e5, castles, bishop c5, knight c3, castles, knight takes e5, bishop takes f2 check, rook takes f2, knight takes e5, d4, knight eg4, rook f1, rook e8, queen d3, c5, h3, c takes d4, queen takes d4, knight e5, bishop g5, knight c6, queen h4, queen b6, king h1, knight e4, knight takes e4, d takes e4, rook takes f7, knight e5, bishop takes e4, h6, rook f6, g takes f6, queen takes h6, f5, bishop f6, queen takes f6, queen takes f6, f takes e4, rook f1, king h7, rook f4, and black resigned.